Hello and welcome to Wellness Wednesday, the first one in a long time. We go ahead and do a little bit of roll call. Hey, Roslyn. Hey, Michael. Oh, yeah, you made it. Hey, Veronica. How you doing? Good to see you too, sis. Hey, Angel. Hey, Dorothy. Hey, Nita. How y'all doing? How's y'all week going? Hey, Alyssa. Hey, Bettina. Hey, Clarissa and Jamie and Brittany. Look, I wasted this, so I hope it doesn't like go everywhere because I have my computer right here, my blanket. Okay, it didn't explode. Okay. Hey, Trina. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Hey, Tiffany. How's everybody week going so far? I am just excited. Tomorrow is Thursday. Like, I literally woke up Monday praying for Friday, and tomorrow's Thursday. So I have no complaints. Work is work. If y'all watched the live from last Sunday, y'all know what's going on. So work is work, but I'm making it. Hey, Kelly, how you doing? I'm doing good. OMG, I'm drinking the same one right now. Yes, this is baby's favorite. This is the key lime. This is baby's favorite. I like them all. I'm not really like a picky person except the peach. I don't like the peach, but I really don't like anything peach. So that kind of like makes up for that. But I like them all. But baby's favorite is the key lime, the peach, and the strawberry. Yes. Yes, exactly. I always tell people if you are a Sprite drinker, because that's what I was. Like, I drunk Sprite by the cans, like, especially when Kroger would have them 4 for 12, baby. I would go and get four cases, and I drunk Sprite, and this is a very good alternative for me. So I love it. I love it. But welcome into Wellness Wednesday. I don't want to keep you guys too long tonight. But I did want to just come in. I wanted to restart Wellness Wednesday with kind of like a live Q&A. So I do have some questions. I got quite a few questions. And instead of trying to do all of them tonight, I'm just going to like break it up and answer as many as I can. Because y'all know I turn into a little chatty Cathy. And then I get off topic and I go to something else. So I definitely want to try to answer as many as I can. A lot of the questions have to do with like motivation and stuff like that. So once I'm answering those type of questions, I'm pretty sure like it'll knock out a couple. But I really do like the questions. Like I told you guys, ask me anything. Y'all know I'm going to be raw and uncut with it. And if it's something that I genuinely don't know or don't practice, then I'll let you know that. But for the most part, I just like to share, just my knowledge, my experience, kind of from the experience standpoint, because I'm not a professional. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a personal trainer. I'm not any of that. You know what I'm saying? But I have been on my journey almost 4 years. In January, it will be 4 years. Oh my God, I cannot believe I've stuck to anything this long. And I do want to talk about the whole journey itself and the struggle and everything. Let me see a couple more. Hey, Kimberly, yay, you made it, sis. How you doing? Veronica, hi, Crystal Love. I had to take a little break from working out, but your girl started back, and I've been doing it for 2 weeks whole strong, and I've been working out 5 days a week, and I've lost 35 pounds. Congratulations on your weight loss, sis. Hey, Shannon, congratulations. And that's what it is, and that's a lot of what I'm gonna talk about tonight, because like I said, I got some questions about motivation, and those go hand in hand. Like motivation and consistency go hand in hand. So anyway, yes, guys, so we back. We good. We back on Wellness Wednesday. And I do want to tell you this at the beginning, kind of like some little announcements. Wellness Wednesday, I like it, but I don't love it. It ain't really just sticking to me. Like, I really liked Weight Loss Wednesday, but I don't want, you guys or anybody who comes across this live or who likes to join to think that it has to just be like strictly weight loss. That's why we came up with wellness, because it's kind of like anything it entails. Like a couple of questions that I got is kind of like weight loss related, but not necessarily. So I want to keep it to where I wanted it to be like a girl chat, but not really a girl chat. Like I want us to talk everything weight loss as it pertains to life and living on your weight loss journey and the day-to-day struggles and the day-to-day, victories, so I want it to be that. So I want you guys to like help me come up with something we can call it. I think instead of me, because y'all know I'm crazy, I'm always trying to like give stuff a theme. I don't know when I got to be this person, but that is Deborah, my mother. Like she always has to have a theme for something. And I think I inherited that, because I'm always like, oh, we should do No Meal Monday and Thirsty Thursday and Weight Loss Wednesday. Like, I don't know why I feel that way. So maybe instead of like titling it something, maybe I'll just stick with just titles itself. And then we just know, like, or whatever. So I don't know. We're going to think about it. Like I said, if you saw my live from Sunday, I am still trying to like get stuff in order and pan things out because I want my content to be more intentional. I don't want it to like go commercialized where everything you watch is like me trying to sell you something or me trying to be overly perfect. Like, I still want to keep the raw and uncut, but I do want it to be a lot more intentional. And I want it to be stuff that like I genuinely do feel, experience, stuff like that. So just wanted to get that out. How do you get over weight loss? How do you get over a weight loss plateau? Okay, cool. So let me jump into some questions. Oh, hey Sherry. Yay. Oh, you on third shift? Well, I'm gonna try to talk to you for a few minutes, sis. Hey, Money Love. Hey, Short Lady C, how you been, sis? I did get your DM. I didn't reply, but I got your DM, sis, and I'm really gonna be looking into that. Thank you for looking out. And that's the crazy part about it. Like, I never would have thought that like I would have a platform where I come and I like express like my raw feelings, and like people like, oh sis, boop, this is what's this, or this is what that, or this is what can help. Like, I really, really appreciate you guys. Like, it really revamped me. Like, I went into this week thinking differently. I even like have scheduled stuff to like get out the house, because baby even said it too. She said listening to my live and then just the stuff that I've been doing, maybe it's just that like I'm always used to going. Like, that's what my vlogs was. Y'all know I stayed in the streets. I stayed out to eat. I stayed doing stuff. I stayed with my mom and stuff like that. So I was always on the go. But now I just got to the point where it's just like, I really just been in the house chilling or whatever. So yeah, I am going to start branching out a little bit. I'm gonna put my mask on and I'm gonna do my social distance, and I'm gonna take my butt on out this house so I can get that motivation back. Cause like I said, it's still a struggle. Like, it ain't changed since Sunday. But after Sunday, like, I started looking at stuff differently, and I got some ideas for videos and stuff that's going on. Like I said, I'm excited for Wednesdays when we have our lives. So I'll go, I'll pan that all out. And I am going to rebrand my weight loss group. It's kind of been neglected as well. Like, when I took a social media break, I took it from everything. So I kind of neglected it as well. But I am going to rebrand that. I'm changing the name, and it's going to be some fun stuff going on with that. And I do want to do some just like dedicated only weight loss group, because a lot of you ladies follow me over there and you need the daily motivation, and that's what that group is for. So like I said, I am going to rebrand and just do that. So stay tuned for like all things to come with this whole Wednesday lives and stuff like that. Some more people came in. Hey Sierra. Oh, and I saw your DM too, sis, and and you have been in my prayers ever since. I think you wrote in a group that you had to be you had to move around because of Hurricane Ida. So I've been praying for you, and I hope all is well, and I hope you'll be able to get that spunk back. Hey Amby, how you doing? Hey Dimples. I never get notifications, but I'm glad I'm here. Dimples, you know what? You too be hating. And honestly, you know what? Let me not. See, that's our problem. We always try to blame other people. It's not YouTube, it's Crystal, because if I would upload, YouTube would be like, okay, she on here. See, YouTube don't know if I'm on here or not. And that's the reason too why I was talking about like maybe changing the weekly vlogs to just do more vlogs. That way I can get more into the algorithm, because just posting one time a week, doing one live a week, like YouTube don't know if I'm taking this serious or not. They're not gonna push out my notifications, because they're gonna be like, is sis gonna be here or not? So that's like a lot to do with that. So I ain't gonna blame YouTube on this one. I'm gonna say it's me. I've been gone for a little bit. I'm happy to say, I know I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? But yes, guys, it was one more person I saw. Oh, that's on Beauty. Hey, sis. I know it was somebody else. So I think I've said hey to everybody that's here. So let me jump right into a couple of the questions, because like I said, I know I'm not going to be able to get to all of them tonight. But I do want to have like kind of a Q&A session in each one, if you do have more questions. So even if you don't hear your question answered tonight, or if you come up with a question, DM me or you email me. My email and everything, or you know how to contact me is in the description box of all my videos. So you know, just be like weight loss topic, weight loss question, you know, stuff like that. That way it can be interactive. But anyway, so the first question, hold on, I do have them on my computer. Okay, so my first question is, how do you get motivated? And I get this question all the time. I don't feel like I can answer this question too much because, for one, there's people daily that start their journey, or there's people daily who need to restart, or who just need to hear about it. So I do not mind answering this question, but I did get this question quite a few. So me answering it will answer, I know, at least 20 questions because I did get this question quite often. And the honest truth is, when I think about how to get motivated, I think about actually putting a plan into place and executing that plan. Because think about it, motivation comes from seeing results. So if you're not seeing results, then you're not going to be motivated. But if you have a plan in place where you are setting goals for yourself and you're achieving those goals, as you achieve each goal, your motivation will get higher and higher and higher. And then that way you'll get to the point where you're not asking yourself how to be motivated. You're going to ask yourself how to turn it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, wait a minute, I'm doing so much, you know, which on your journey, you can never do too much. Well, let me take that back. You can sometimes do too much on your journey, but we'll get to that another time. But yes, to find motivation, to get motivated, to stay motivated, to be motivated, is to have some kind of results. And the way to do that is by making a plan and sticking to it. We talked about this a little while ago, where you cannot start your journey, want to be on your journey, and you're not prepared. You don't have anything in place. You don't know what you're eating. You don't know what you're doing. Like, you will really mess yourself up being that way. And it's kind of setting yourself up for failure, because you're telling yourself, hey, I'm going to do this and I'm going to start this, but you don't have anything in place to actually get started. So in order to find your motivation, you really do need to get to some results. Now, with those results, it does not need to be something big. It does not have to be 100-pound weight loss. It doesn't even have to be a 20-pound weight loss. Results can be anything that you weren't doing before that you are now doing consistently. Meaning, like sis said, she is now working out 5 days a week. That is a result. You went from doing no workouts to working out 5 days a week. That is your motivation right there. And you take that motivation, like I said before, and it's the perfect quote, is take yesterday's motivation to be tomorrow's results. So you have to think about, okay, man, if I worked out 5 times this week and I didn't die, I can do it again next week. And you have to use, you know, that motivation or those results to continue to go. And I know it can be easy. Sometimes you can fall off, and we are going to talk about that because I got that question. Sometimes you can, but the honest truth in my experience, to get motivated is to find some type of result. Hey, sugar. And don't beat yourself up. Be kind to yourself. If you didn't reach your result this week, if you're not dead, honey, you can try again. Like, the only thing that stops you is death. That's the only thing you can't come back from. But anything, no matter what it is, if you are still living and breathing through it, you still got every limb of your body, and you working and you good, then you can make through it. So just make sure that when you are setting, you know, those results for yourself in order to get the motivation that you need, that it's something that's obtainable. Like I said, yes, 100-pound weight loss is amazing. That's something that you want to do if it's something that you need to do, but don't let that be your motivation, because that number is so high and it could take a while to actually get there that you could lose the steam and lose the motivation while getting there. So take that weight loss goal and divide it, break it down, so that way as you're reaching those mini goals, you're building up that motivation to reach the final goal, which is whatever that big number is, whatever that number on the scale is, whatever that number in jeans you want to wear, stuff like that. So the next question I got was, how do you get motivated? And it's about motivation again. How do you get motivated after losing weight and gaining it back? So my answer to that, because that is what I go through, or what I am currently going through, because like I said, if you watch my Sunday video, you know that I did finally weigh myself and I gained 13 pounds. Now, since I found out I gained 13 pounds, I have lost 7.2 pounds. But the point is, how did I get motivated after seeing a weight gain on the scale? And pretty much is, you just have to get back on track. Like I just told you guys, there's no secret formula. There is nothing anything like extra you can do other than just getting back on track. So what I did was I saw that number, I acknowledged that yes, I do want that number to go back down, and then I made a plan and I prepared myself for actually getting back on track. So that means I hit the grocery store up, I got all my meal prepping foods, I got my meal prepping snacks. If you guys follow me on Instagram, before I completely left, I showed that I went on Weight Watchers and I bought like a bunch of snacks because Mother Nature was coming around that time, and here she is coming again. Like, what's going on? She is too regular, honey, too. But anyway, around that time I crave stuff, and it's so crazy because I used to could control my cravings when I first started my journey, but now I'm just being completely raw and honest. My cravings are really hard to control. Somebody did ask that question. They was like, how do you control your cravings during Mother Nature? And I was like, and I don't. Like, I can't. I be trying to. Y'all can tell I watch a lot of TikTok, right? But anyway, so yeah, I can't, so at this point, since I have recognized that I can no longer control my cravings from Mother Nature, I just started setting myself up for a good plan. So instead of going and buying a whole Snickers, I got me Weight Watchers got this new triple decker chocolate thing. It is 70 calories, 2 points on Weight Watchers, and it gives me the same results as if I would have had a king size candy bar. You know what I'm saying? So all the time you may not have the willpower or the mindset to change something, but you can modify it. You can always modify it. So that's what I do, So anyway, back to the question, how did I find that motivation after seeing seeing the scale go up? I just knew what it was. I knew the promise that I made to myself, and I also didn't beat myself up about it. And that's another thing with natural weight loss, because a lot of us are losing weight naturally. And it's hard. Like I said in my last video, they say with natural weight loss, 80% of people gain weight back. Either gain the amount of weight back or more. 80%. That means it's only 20% of people that lose weight and keep it off from natural weight loss. And those statistics are low, but I totally understand why. And that is because with natural weight loss, it has nothing to do with actual weight loss, and it has everything to do with your mind. It has everything to do with how you set yourself up for your journey. And that's one thing that I struggled with here this year. I can honestly say 2021 was starting in 2020, but not so bad. Like when the pandemic started, I got off track a little bit, but it's like I caught myself. And I don't know if it was because I felt like, oh, well, the pandemic is going to be over, so let me get back on track. Because that's when I first started taking TLC, and I had gained weight back. And so I started taking my TLC. I lost 27 pounds. I think 27 or 28 pounds. So I had started back losing my weight and everything. And then it's like, boom, the second wave of everything hit. So my mind just kind of got in a funk where it was like, okay, well, what we doing though? Like, what we doing? And that's a bad place to be. That's why I always tell you guys, don't let your motivation be people, place, or thing. Because if it is, that stuff can let you down. And if that lets you down, then you will let your journey down. Your motivation should purely be what you want for yourself. That way, if it's something that you are genuinely doing, that you genuinely want, then you will actually do the work to get what you want. So yeah. So like I said, when I saw that, it was good. And then, like I said, 2021, I will be lying if I didn't tell you guys that, like, it has been a struggle for my journey. Like, this third year of my journey has been a struggle. I have struggled with consistency, where I would do really good for weeks at a time, and then boom, it's like I will fall off, and it will take me months to get back on track. And then once I get back on track, I'm doing really, really good, and then boom, I will fall off again. So I had to recognize, or I still is having to recognize, what it is that's causing my consistency issues. And like I said, it really was me not acknowledging that I can be strong, but I'm a person too. Like, I can't hold any and everything and lose weight and be a great wife and be a good friend and be a good employee. Like, at some point, like, that's why we're human. Nobody's perfect. So something you're going to lack in, and it's totally okay. Once you realize you lack in it, then you get back on, or you do what you need to do it to go around. So 2021, I have struggled a lot with consistency on my journey. And where I am, or my goals for 2022, is to get back to that same Crystal that I was in 2018 when I started my journey. When 2018, when I started my journey, it was no tempting me. It was no like, okay, girl, we going for happy hour. And I'm like, ooh, I'm going to go. And even if I did go with them, I drank water. Like, no, you know, nobody could take that from me. My cheat meals were cheat meals, but not necessarily like fried foods, French fries, all the bread, all the cheese. Like, my cheat meal for about 3 months was Subway, a 6-inch oven roasted chicken sandwich, no dressing on it, some cheese, and I treated myself to some baked chips. Like, that was my cheat meal. Versus now, my cheat meal is a 6-piece from Wingstop and some fries and some ranch and a fruit punch, a strawberry fruit punch. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's a big difference in going from eating one cheat meal that may be around maybe around 600, 700 calories, to a cheat meal that could easily be 1,500 calories. So even those things like that, like, I had to really just take a step back and say, okay, hold on, Crystal. You are at your part of your journey where you recognize that there is an issue. Now, how are you going to fix that? And like I said, I have to figure out the consistency part. And I realized that the consistency part for me is, or whenever I am not consistent, is because I'm going through something at work, meaning like where I am now, where I gotta have coffee. Like, I feel like if I'm gonna go in and it's gonna be shitty all day, at least I can do is have a Starbucks. Like, that's the least I can do. And I have to get back out of that mind frame, because that mind frame is what's gonna bring what's gonna bring the pounds back on. And then, because pounds are coming back on, now I'm unmotivated because I've gained weight, or I'm thinking about the past of when I lost weight, and then, oh, I gotta lose this weight again. And then that is where you completely fall off your journey. So I just am, like I said, am at the point where I'm just realizing that, hey, 2021 has been a hard year for you, Crystal. Yes, you have struggled, but struggle is a part of the journey, because that struggle is what is motivating me. Because I said, if I did it before, I can do it again. So my prayer now, when I pray, is I say, God, please give me the same mind frame that I had at the beginning of my journey. Give me that Crystal back. That way I was still living life. Me and baby still had our date nights. I still hung out with friends. I still went around family, but I was still so dedicated to my journey that I lost 102 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it can be done because I done it. You know, so I'm just at that point now, like I said, where I finally realized what it was. And so now I'm taking the steps to better that part. I did see some questions here in the comments, and I want to get to you guys since you are here. Sugar, did I speak? Hey, how you doing? Hey, Miss Sanchez, I missed you too. How you been, sis? Sierra said, you're so right. Natural weight loss is possible with your mind being right, but when you get into a funk, it can derail you and have you get back the mentality. Oh, okay, hold on. Derail you, and you have to get back mentality on your right to continue or maintain your journey. And you are so correct. Like, it is so crazy how strong it is. Because like I tell you guys, I don't have a difference of opinion about weight loss surgery, which that is a question that I got. Like, I always get those questions too. Weight loss surgery, like I said, if that's the choice that you choose, then choose your choice. But understand, it's not the easy route. It's not the easy route. You're still gonna have to put in work. But if that's your, if that's your journey, that's your journey. But see, with weight loss surgery, that is more of a guarantee not to gain weight back, because you are actually physically having something done to where you're taking out, half of your stomach. That, my mom used to always say stapling your stomach, but with VSG and weight loss surgery. Hey, Williams, with weight loss surgery. So with those type of things like that, like, those people do really, really well. Maybe they can, and I'm not saying everybody, because most, like, the people that I know, like, even my mom, she had weight loss surgery. She's not the smallest she was at weight loss surgery. She's gained weight back. No, she has not gained all 300 pounds back, but she probably done gained 50 pounds back because, for one, she had the weight loss surgery in 2004. It is 2021 now, and my mama is 60 years old. So as you get older, your metabolism changes, your hormones change, you go through menopause as women. So there's many factors as to why you will gain weight or keep weight on. But with weight loss surgery, you know, that kind of is a little bit of, okay, if you just continue to do right and stay on track, you ain't got to worry about gaining weight. But with natural weight loss, we don't have anything to restrict us, only our mind. So if your mind is saying we're gonna pull up in Starbucks drive through every morning, then you know your journey gonna suffer a little bit. And I'm talking to Crystal right now. Your journey will suffer a little bit. So that's why I said with natural weight loss, don't beat yourself up on setbacks. Don't beat yourself up on not reaching those goals in the beginning, but you have to focus and work on your mind, because that is what's going to stop you, you know. And like I tell you all the time, although I gained a little weight back, like I got when I weighed myself, I was 223. Yeah, and then I lost 7.2 pounds. I'm 216 or 215.9 right now, something like that, 215.8. But anyway, so that's where I am. My smallest was 195. Like me and baby was talking about that. 2019 was my year, y'all. 2019, I reached like my lowest weight ever. I was 195.1 all the way from 297.4. I was out and about every single weekend. I was killing it here on YouTube with weekly vlogs on time every single Sunday. It was going down. My weight loss game was not to be messed with. Like that scale was moving down. I did a lot of traveling. I went to Atlanta, I went to Houston, we went to Vegas, we went to Louisiana. I was always hanging with friends. Like 2019 was my year. And I think I'm mourning that, because 2020, I never really fully processed what was going on. I was happy because me and baby moved. I paid off my car. I got LASIK surgery. So there were many things that happened in 2020, but I still disguised my mental with those things. You know what I'm saying? And I think 2021, everything just came to a head for me. And like I said, although, you know, this year has been a roller coaster. I've gained, I've lost, I gained, I've lost. I still am not giving up. Like I said, I'm going into my 4th year of my journey. And that's another thing. Somebody says, somebody asked a question where is it? Hold on. Oh, somebody said, when will you ever be finished with your journey? And I hate to tell you, but you would never be finished with your journey. Even if you reach your goal weight, even if you get to the smallest that you've ever been in your life, you have to now then transition to maintaining. And I said this in a video maybe 2 years ago, because we were still in the other apartment. So I think it was 2 years ago. And I remember it because I said to myself every day, losing weight is easy. Keeping it off is the hard part, and especially for natural weight loss, because like Sierra said, you get in those funks, like stuff bothers you, because like I was talking about in my last live, like work, since I do that 40 hours a week, is draining. And especially when every day it's the same issues and nobody chooses to fix them. So I am now at the point, like I said, where it's like, do I continue on this path of dealing with this, or, you know, is it worth it to go ahead and just, you know, cut my losses and kick the cans and go somewhere else? So like I told you guys, I'm still struggling with that part. You'll see those decisions throughout the vlogs, because I do want to share that with you, especially since I've been so vocal with that. But I would be lying if I didn't say, like I just told you guys, that it just makes me feel better to stop at Starbucks, because if you're gonna go in here and stress me out all day, at least I had a coffee. You know what I'm saying? So that is something that I'm continuing to work on. That's something that I always want to be raw with you guys and let you know that it ain't easy. It's not easy. Somebody even said that in one of the questions. They was like, how do you make weight loss look so easy? Sis, if I'm making it look easy for you, kudos to Jesus, baby, because I don't see how. Like, weight loss is not, like, when I say weight loss is the easy part, it is easy to cut your calories, work out, and drop some pounds. That's easy. But once you drop them pounds and you looking at yourself in your crop top and your leggings and you think you cute, and then somebody asks you to go out to eat and you go out to eat and get a buffalo wings and some fries, that's where the problem gonna lie. Because you was cute, on your journey when you was meal prepping. But now that you eating whatever you want to eat, not watching calories, not logging, then when that weight come back on, how you gonna feel about that? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Kimberly. I'm so glad. Oh, good night, sis. You have a good night at work, okay? And then Kimberly, what is it? Wall Run? I mess up names, y'all. Welcome. I'm so glad to see you. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Cosmita, trying to get back on track, and I know we will do it again. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Like I said earlier, if you wasn't in the live, the only thing that can stop you is death, guys. And I don't want to sound like morbid, but that's the truth. Because once you are in your grave, you can't wake up and lose weight. It ain't going to happen. But as long as you can get up out your bed every day is a new start. And every day you keep starting until you don't have to start again. And guess what? Even if you do start again and you gain weight back, then you just redo it. You already did it. Like I said, you're starting this time from experience. You know what to do. So get back on track. Crystal, you're not alone. You're preaching to me. I'm going through the same thing. Yes. And it's crazy. Like I said, that's the biggest thing that people don't know how to do is admit it. And that's the one thing that I have to do. In order for me to save my journey, in order for that scale not to go up anymore, I have to admit what I see is wrong. I can't lie to myself and be like, oh, you gained weight, but girl, you okay. You're okay. And just keep going on that same path, because before I know it, if I step on that scale and I see 297 again, that's going to be on me. That's going to be on me for not recognizing what happened and checking it when it happened. So, like I said, gaining weight can be detrimental to your journey, and the fact that it will throw you off. You'll be like, man, I was doing good. I tried it. I gained weight. Forget this. And, you know, so people always equate that to what they have in life. Well, I don't need to lose weight because I got my baby daddy. I got my baby mama. I got somebody, or I always get hollered at. And it's like, that should not be your purpose for being on your journey anyway. Your journey should be what you want it to be. And that's the one thing I made a promise to myself, that I want to be healthy. I want to be able to walk upstairs and not be out of breath to where I got to go sit down and catch my breath for an hour. I wanted to get to the point where if I walk into a store, I know I can fit something in that store, and not necessarily always having to shop online or always having to go to Torrid, because I love Torrid. Don't get me wrong. All my work clothes are from Torrid. I feel like they are very good on that front. But to be completely honest, the stuff that they be charging $60 for a shirt for is simply because the women are plus size. Like, it's not even good quality. I've gotten 3 shirts from Torrid that were like leisure clothes that I washed one time in cold water, did not dry, and they shrunk anyway. So it's like, am I really paying for quality, or am I paying because I'm big? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just wanted to have that freedom. And again, that's not everybody's journey, but that's my journey. My journey was to lose weight to feel comfortable in my body. Now, for other people, it may not be that. Somebody may need to lose weight for their health, which mine was health too, because y'all know my iron was low, my cholesterol was high and stuff like that. But you know what I mean. But some people maybe want to lose weight. And even I heard a YouTuber, I can't remember who it was. If it comes to me, I'll let y'all know. But she was talking about her weight loss journey, and she was truthful. She said the only reason I'm really losing weight is to have surgery, because she had gotten so big that she was out of the window for surgery. So her doctor told her how much to lose, and then she could get surgery. So she was truthful with that. She said, you know what? That's what I'm trying to do. So that was her reason for losing weight. So everybody has their own reasons for losing weight. Just figure out what yours is. And then once you know what it is, start to set your goals, break your goals down. And then as you reach those goals, the motivation will come. Currently, life happens, and as long as you are mindful and the reason that don't beat yourself up about it, you can get back. And that's exactly what I was about to say. So going back with me stepping on the scale, seeing that I gained weight, anybody else, like I said, will start to beat themselves up and be like, oh my God, now I gotta lose this weight, and nah. You know what? Forget this. But for me, like I said, I just saw that as a sign to remember, like, okay, hold on. If this scale went up, that means that I was blindly doing stuff wrong. So where is it? Let's address it. Let's bring it to the table, fix that, and then my journey will be fixed. So when I saw that I gained the weight, I said, oh, it's because I'm riding around here going through drive-thrus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to buy groceries. I'm going to meal prep every single meal. I'm going to have my snacks, and that's what's going in my mouth. And when I did that, that's when I saw the scale go back down. So I saw what the issue was, I addressed the issue, and then I started to see the results of what I changed. Now, had I saw that scale and not changed what I was doing, not change, me eating or what I was doing or addressing those habits, then I could continue to go up and the scale will continue to go up. But don't beat yourself up about it, guys. Like I said, especially if you are doing it naturally, because at the end of the day, anything affects weight gain. Anything affects weight loss, So you want to be very, very careful with being so hard on yourself to the point where you push yourself off your own journey, because a lot of people do that. And there's one more question I want to get to. Hold on, I did see a question a while back, so I'm gonna answer that, and then there's one more question that I was asked that I really want to talk about, and I hope I don't forget it. It was from, I hate when that happens. I don't see it now. Hey, Tasha, how you doing? No, girl, we did not even go to the fair. We didn't even go, and I've been having anxiety. And when I found out that the masks were recommended and not mandatory at the fair, I was like, guess where Crystal gonna be? Not at the fair. But I'm getting better with that. Because Master P and I'm supposed to be here, and I really, really, really want to go. And baby said she could get tickets, and I really, really want to go. But it's just like, Lord Jesus, everybody gonna be there. And y'all, off topic, like, I'm obsessed with Master P. Not in his story is just like, I don't know, I'm just obsessed with him. Like, if it about money making, Master P got it, So I don't know, I like to support him. Okay. Michael said, how did you get over your weight loss plateau? I'm 5 feet and I was 219, the biggest I've ever been. I was feeling down and then got on the scale and saw 175. I have only 30 pounds to go. Congratulations on your weight loss, for one. And for two, to get over a plateau, you just need to change up some stuff. Like I've said before, when you're on the plateau, or what I've experienced, when you get to a plateau, it's because your body is a machine. So it's going to be trained to do what it needs to do. But once you get to a certain point, your body knows what you're going to do because it remembers. So if you're eating the same meals, doing the same exercises, then sometimes your body gets comfortable because it know you only gonna give it 1,200 calories. It know you're gonna work out 5 times a week. So it will just level out and you will hit a plateau. So to get over that, you need to just switch it up. So maybe change your diet up a little bit and add a little more calories or a little less calories, or switch your workouts. Like they always say, if something gets easy, then you need to switch it up. Like, especially when you're working out. If you're working out and you got to the point where lifting those 20 pounds ain't nothing for you no more, then go up to 30 pounds. Like, you want to always challenge your body, because your body is a muscle, and as long as you're challenging it, then it will work or whatever, and it keep you there. So if you ever get to a plateau, what I've noticed is to just switch it up. And for me, y'all know fasting is my journey. So not necessarily me switching up my food, but I switch up my fasting. So if I'm doing 16-8, maybe I'll do 18-6, maybe I'll do 24, or maybe I'll do where I do my Monday fast, which is a 40-hour fast for the first of the week, and then go into my 16-8 the rest of the week. So it just depends on what you're already doing. Take that, figure out where it is you can switch up some stuff, and then you should, and I'm not promising, but you should see that your body is going to say, okay, hold on, what's she doing? And it's going to start to try to drop something. Hey, Octavia, she said, fell off the wagon, but getting back on, up to 96 ounces of water right now. Exactly. Good, sis. I'm so happy. Hey, plus size Natasha, thank you so much. So the last thing I want to go over before we get off was, hold on one second, I thought I saw something. So 30 pounds. Oh, Lexi. Hey, Lexi. Oh, yeah, because I did 7:30. I try to do like 7:30 to 8:30 for you guys, because I know people doing that. I just wanted to see, it was one more. Alicia. Hey, Alicia. How you doing? See, I knew I was seeing something come on the screen. It comes on the screen too fast, so that's why I always have my laptop open. Okay. But yes, so yes, guys, when you get to the point on your journey, remember, on your journey is yours, and you will forever be on some type of journey, whether it is being meal prep and cutting your calories, or whether you decide, you know, to do a lifestyle in your journey, meaning keto or vegan or pescatarian or something like that. Like, you're going to always be doing things within your journey, you know? So you want to get to the point where when you're setting goals, it's something realistic, but also you want to get to the point where you are factoring in that you have to live life as well. Where, especially like I told you guys, me and baby are a foodie couple, and baby likes to take me on date nights. Like, I always used to say that, like, I feel like if you're in a relationship, you're always supposed to like be going somewhere, and baby, she likes to be going somewhere, you know. But also I have to factor that into my journey. So on your journey, make sure that you are factoring in your life, your lifestyle, what you have going on. If you are a person that dates, if you are a person that's in a relationship that like date nights, if you're a person that travels for work or travels, you know, to do whatever you do, if you are a person that can only eat a certain thing, like for me, I don't eat beef, I don't eat pork, so I have to factor in, you know, my meals to use ground turkey, ground chicken, you know, turkey, stuff like that. When I say turkey, I mean like turkey bacon and stuff, and ground turkey, tuna and stuff like that. So on your journey, like, also understand that you're a human too. And if you get to the point where you are putting your journey ahead of your life, you're going to get to the point where your journey will start to suffer, and you will end up putting your journey on the back burner, because life is going to come first, period. Period. Point blank. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a professional personal trainer, nutritionist, or whatever. Like, you still have a life to live. So when you are making the decisions about your journey, starting your journey and stuff like that, always understand that it's a journey and not a race. So don't go into it thinking, I have a timeline, I got to do everything by this point so I can live my life. That is not how you should view it. You should always go with the fact of life comes first, and your journey holds life's hand. That's how it has to be. If it doesn't go like this, something is going to suffer. Like, if y'all watch the Squid Games, if y'all haven't, I ain't gonna ruin it for y'all, but there was one of the things on the Squid Games where they had two pieces of glass down. One was fiberglass that people can jump on and it will hold your body weight, and one was regular glass that as soon as you put your toe on it, it will break. And that is how your life and your journey will be. You don't know which one it is if they don't go hand in hand. So factor in your life and your journey. Don't look at social media and let social media pick your journey, because if it don't go with your life, you're going to fail. If it does not go with what you genuinely do on a day-to-day basis, you're going to fail. It is cute to be on Instagram with your cute little matching sports bra and stuff in the gym pumping iron, but if that's not your journey, sis, that's not your journey. Don't let nobody tell you that walking ain't an exercise, because as long as your knees is a moving and you burning calories, period. Also, don't be so hard or so restrictive on yourself that you give up. A lot of starting a journey is baby steps. A lot of that is just saying, you know what, this week I'm going to focus on drinking water. I'm going to eat what I still want to eat, but every single day I'm going to drink a gallon of water. And then once you get to the end of the week and you made it and you drunk that gallon of water every single day, then make goals for the next week. Because like I told you guys, I said it before, and I wish I could go back to that video and take it back, but it was my first ever weight loss video that I did, and I was like, I'm a lazy dieter. Y'all know how I am. And that's all cute and well, but you can't really be lazy. Your mind got to control your body. I tell you that all the time. If your body controls your mind, your journey is going to suffer. But if your mind controls your body, results will come. So you have to get to the point where you really can't be lazy, because you always got to be a step ahead of yourself. If you know you're a snacker, have your snack with you so you don't have to pop in the drive-thru. If you know that, you know, the kids or your husband or your wife is going to eat this and you can't eat that, then it's okay to make another meal. It's okay to prepare yourself. Do something for yourself. A lot of times, and this right here is going to step on toes, but I'm speaking to not only y'all, but myself too. But a lot of times we make so many excuses, and we so busy but we want the results of what it is we want. So if you want to lose weight and you know that you don't need to be eating cheeseburgers, then you need to think of an alternative way to do so. And if that means preparing a separate meal from your family, then sis, that's what you got to do. Like, do you want the results or not? Do you want to put in the work? So that way, when you see the results, your motivation will go up. Motivation comes from seeing results, and you can't get results if you're not having a plan, and your plan don't work if you're not consistent. All of this stuff is a circle, and it must go hand in hand. It sounds complicated, but this is the easy part. Like I tell you guys all the time, it's easy to sit down, meal prep, figure out what it is you want to eat, get your calories in line, get all that to done. The hard part is to actually do it. The easy part is the planning part. But it's also 50% of it. So if you already planned it, then it ain't nothing to it but to do it, you know? So get to the point where, like I said, it's okay to take baby steps in the beginning, but at some point you want to make sure that your lifestyle and your journey is lining up, because if it does not line up, your journey always is what's going to suffer. Now, if your journey doesn't suffer, then your life will start to suffer. And if your life starts to suffer, guess what? Your journey is going to suffer anyway, because you'll get into a depression. Oh, good night, short lady. See, you'll get into a depression. You'll get into a point where you're falling off. You'll get into a point where, you just give up and gain all your weight back and just don't care anymore, So just make sure that your lifestyle and your journey is lining up together and that you are able to live it. And do not let social media be the reason you feel like you have to, hey Viva, don't feel like social media is the reason you feel like you have to go keto, or you have to get weight loss surgery, or you have to intermediate fast, or you have to take detox tea. Like, a lot of that stuff, you got to understand, nobody is telling you what to do, but people are showing you what they do in hopes that maybe if it works for you, then do your thing. But if not, then there's so much stuff out there, so much information out there that you can, try different things, see how it works for other people. That's the luxury of it, but also it's a curse as well, because people compare themselves to people on social media, not even knowing if it's real, not even knowing if they genuinely put in the work, or if they got built because they got surgery. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, and then people get so offended that they think you look down on them because they had surgery, and that's not the case. But the truth is, we just don't have the same journey, sis. Like, if you had weight loss surgery, I didn't. So whereas the weight loss surgery caused you not to eat that much, you can eat a saucer of food and be full. I don't have that filter, sis. I can eat a buffet. So we not the same journey, and it's okay. I'm not looking down on you, and you shouldn't look down on me. But you should just get to the point where you are using social media as inspiration, but social media is not your motivation. It should not be your motivation, because if social media is your motivation, your journey will fail, because again, you don't know what people are going through, especially the time that we live in today with social media, because everything is about trying to get your paper, trying to get your chochos. So people are out here really marketing themselves as this perfect person, and then you start to find out all these little things behind them, around them, what they did before, what they really doing on a day-to-day basis, when people get mad at them and try to expose them and stuff. And this whole time you following this person thinking one thing, and it was something totally different. And now you have lost your motivation because that person is no longer motivating you. So don't let social media be your motivation. It can be your inspiration, but don't let that be your motivation, because it will make you suffer, So let me see these comments before I let y'all go. Hey, Tracy. That comparison game will mess you up mentally. And it will. And you know what? The crazy part about it is, we all do it. We all do it. You looking, you scrolling, and you see somebody, especially somebody who that you like, oh, we started our journey together. Or, oh, sis started her journey after me, and you started seeing, oh, she reaching these goals. Oh, she dropped another pound. Oh, she doing this. Oh, she lost her back fat. Your first thought is, well, what am I doing wrong? Stop. Do not compare. Like I said, if you see sis and she lost her back fat and that's something you want to do, then you like, all right, my sis lost it. Guess what? I'm finna do this. I'm gonna do this. If she did it, I know it can be done. That's it. But don't ever look at it and say, what is she doing? I'm not doing right. I'm just gonna eat. Da, 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 da. Like, do not compare, because the moment you compare, you will mess up everything. Oh, thank you, Williams. Y'all know how I am. Like, it's hard. Like, it is hard, especially these days, because you don't remember. They used to always tell you, you can believe it if you see it with your eyes. In 2021, you can't believe shit you see with your eyes. You don't know if somebody staged it. You don't know if somebody rented something for it. You don't know who done had surgery, who ain't. Well, right now, you know who have surgery, because it's a trend to tell people they having surgeries, record your whole surgery. Vlogs and all that stuff. So right now it's a trend to tell people, but y'all know a couple years ago, you didn't know if people had surgery or not, and it was so many people. Like, they had this whole movement going on talking about, like, oh, y'all are showing unrealistic beauty standards. Well, they had surgery, ma'am. Like, of course they're gonna have a waist this small when you get ribs removed and stuff like that. But you know, a couple years ago, they wasn't disclosing it. Now it is a trend to tell people you're going to get a BBL. Oh my God, I saw something on the Shade Room where it was so many wheelchairs in the airport from people that were in Miami getting BBLs. It's crazy. Baby said it the other day. She was like, when you scroll up Instagram, I don't care who it is. Like, you don't even have to be following these people, because you know Instagram will just attach you to people and stuff. But anyway, you scrolling or you looking at your For You page and you see everybody got the same body. Like, when did we lose our individuality? Like, the whole point of being a woman is for your curves. The whole point of being you and what God created you, because remember, even if you lose weight, you still not gonna look how you want to look. That's why people get surgery, because they don't look what they thought they was gonna look like if they did, you know, do it the natural way. Or they feel like they lost too many boobs, or they lost too much butt. So, you know, they do stuff like that. And I have nothing against, like I said, surgery at all. If that's your journey, sis, do you. I pray you through, and I hope you get the results you're looking for. That's just not my journey. I'm not going to go and lay on the table, because at the end of the day, I view it as what for. Like, I feel like if, you know, they have Instagram models, then they have to keep up a certain appearance that keeps in that money coming. Once they start living their lifestyle, they got to do what they got to do to continue that lifestyle. So, hey, kudos to you. At least you getting something out the deal. I'm just talking about the regular degulars that's walking around here with the ant booty and the small legs, and now you mad because you ain't getting nothing but attention. I watched a girl's video on YouTube. She was like, don't get BBLs. Like, it's the worst thing I ever did. It gets me too much attention. My son don't want to go nowhere with me. You know, my family get mad when we go places because people want to take a picture with my booty. Like, it was a lot. And she didn't bargain for that. She went in thinking, I'm going to get a BBL because Instagram got a BBL. And here it is. Now she's living in a personal hell every day because she don't even want to leave her house because she getting too much attention. So you see where I'm going with it? Like, use social media as inspiration, but social media is not your motivation. You got to find your motivation from getting your results. So work hard every single day. Keep starting over as many times as you have to start over until you don't have to start over no more. Like I end every Wellness Wednesday live. Remember, one day at a time, trust the process, and keep going until you see results. Even if you gain weight, I'm saying it now, I'm loud and proud. I'm Crystal Tucson, and I gain weight. And guess what? I'm still alive. It's okay. And I'm back on the grind. That's what you gotta do. Ain't no shame in your game. Ain't no hurt. Ain't no pain. Look, bars. I be rapping sometime, y'all. If y'all want to book me, DM me. Shut up, mate. But anyway, y'all know I'm goofy. But I'm just saying, like, you really do gotta look at the situation. Y'all, life is to be lived. And if you out here trying to live this cookie cutter life and try to reach goals by September because you got a party to go to, since you ain't gonna make it, and you gonna find yourself so upset and so stressed out. And one more thing, it just came across my mind. When you are taking those baby steps in your journey, it's not all or nothing. You don't have to, okay, today I gotta start fasting, drink water, work out, do this. You don't have to do it all at the same time. Just go to the point where you are you know, like I said, reaching your goals yourself. If you say, okay, this week, I'm not going to worry about what I eat. I'm going to eat what I've been eating. I'm just going to drink more water this week. And start with that. Get your water intake in and get that down. Then move to the water and exercise. Like, you got to do that. And then when you do your exercising, just because you're not in a gym pumping iron, or you're not drenched in sweat so you can post a selfie, that's fine. If you did a walk, that's you, sis. You got up. Remember, you wasn't working out the week before. So if you got up and worked out today, you already beat what you was doing before. So don't beat yourself up because you're not doing what others are doing. You are doing what you need to do for your journey, guys. Remember that. So I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. I need to make baby her coffee so she can go to work. I need to go to sleep so Thursday can come and then Friday can come and then I'm going to be off. So anyway, there will be a vlog this Sunday. I'm so excited because I'm back. Like, I really did need that talk, y'all. I just need to get it off my chest. I talked to my friends and everything. Like, I'm feeling good about it. Like I said, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I was before last Sunday. So I'm going to keep pushing. I want y'all to keep pushing and keep going until you see results. So if you're not, this is your time to subscribe and turn your notification bells on, because I'm telling y'all, I'm big and I'm gonna do real good. Vlogmas is coming. I gotta get back in the groove. Like I said, I found my camera, my battery's charged. We good. So I'm gonna get back in the groove so that way I'll be ready for you guys for Vlogmas. But anyway, good night. I love y'all. Let's go to the rest of this week and come back Sunday for a vlog. So I'll see you guys then. Say bye, baby.